Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. We are just playing the front nine of this course today. Okay, let's go low. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Swing didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. No, this is no good. Hitting out of the mulch here. Let's have a good one. I think this one's coming up short from the rough. And from the deep stuff. I don't know if this one has enough from the rough. Okay, third shot. All right, I like being back on the fairway. Ooh, look at here. Nice chip. Okay, this is for his bogey. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. And all square after the first hole. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Well, you didn't hit that one perfectly. And this shot is clocking in around 105 yards from the pin. Looking nice. And second shot here on the second hole. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. Close. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. This one's going to the left. Oh! And this putt's going to put him one up. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. Got a par 5 here on the third hole. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? Yeah, you definitely didn't hit the sweet spot with that one. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Good shot. And he'll set up from 240 yards out. Okay, step one, he's on. He's got a lot of work to do, though, for that next putt. That is not a putt that I would like to have. Setting up for our third shot. Whoops, there goes the... Yeah, that's the water. Setting up here, the ball's a little bit below your feet, just want you to know. Left, heading left. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. And we're in the greenside rough currently. Let's be careful with that chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up on you. Look out. Okay, unfortunately, we didn't win this hole. You had to give that putt to your opponent, which is fine. We're moving on. All right, that hole was a bit of a loss. Let's just forget about it. And the fourth hole in this one is a par 3. And here's a look at their 5-iron. Well, that one's goodbye. Well, looking forward to this hole. Going right of the pin. That's okay. Don't worry about it. We'll be on the green eventually. All right, let's get out of this sand. Okay, we're leaving that sand behind us in a distant past. Let's grab the putter. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. All right, we're in there. Won this hole. Great work. And good work on that last hole. You're gaining on your friend. That's the main thing. And let's see what we can do here on the 5th hole. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And second shot here on the 5th. Heading toward the rough here. Oop, that's not good. And this one coming out of the deep rough. Yeah, this one's coming out of the rough, and I don't know if it's going to make it. All right, that one just barely made its way into that first cut. Good stuff. And wouldn't it be nice to save par here? It looks like this one's breaking right to left. That's a good putt, and that's a good par. And this putt from 10 feet. Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Almost in there. And after that one, we're all square. 6th hole coming up. Sweet. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. And we're about 115 yards away. Didn't sound like your purest of strokes. Well, looks like you're a bit off on that approach. And here he goes, coming out of the deep stuff on this one. This one's out of the rough, but might not be making it to the green. After that little outing, we're back on the fairway. Good stuff. And setting up his 3rd shot here. Almost in there with the chip. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. right, he's got it. He's also won the hole. And after that one, your opponent is one up. And the 7th hole is par 4. 7th hole, par 4. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Nice. Okay, this one's around 170 yards out. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Looks like he started this one out right. And this next putt for par. I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh, it's getting there. There it is. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And that'll drop. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole. They've gone with the 7-iron. Have a good tee shot. That's too bad. All right, second shot on the 8th. Let's see how he deals with this bunker shot. I'm liking that one. Nice chip. Okay, he's putting this one in for bogey here. Okay, you need this putt to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. All right, here we go. 9th hole, par 4. This one's fairway bound. All right, let's send it. All right, this one's about 175 from the pin. And here's our second shot on the 9th. Ooh, can we get a bounce to the right, please? And let's see how he does from the green side rough. Well, that's a nice way to end their round, chipping that one in there. And unfortunately, you didn't win this one. Match is over, and your friend will walk away 2-up. And that's going to do it for us today. Just flew by. Thanks again for playing, and we'll see you soon. Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We've got some match play on the schedule today. Let's get into it. This one's looking okay off the tee. And he's trying to get out of this deep rough. Let's see how this goes. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Setting up here about 190 yards or so to the pin. Safe approach, nice. my, that almost dropped. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Oh my, that's too bad. Setting this one up about 8 feet out. Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. And that hole's halved. Okay, par 3 here on the 11th. Going with the hybrid. This approach is heading left. Okay, let's see what you can do off of this tee. Well, it wasn't your best swing. All right, here's his second shot. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. He's got a 10-foot putt here. And that putt drops for bogey. And this putt to go one up for the match. Oh my goodness. And now you're left with this putt to have the hole. No, that was tough. It's a little bit too hard on that one. All right, you didn't win that hole, but we'll come through on the next one. What do you think? Okay, on the tee of the 12th hole, it's a par 4. And this one off the downslope. This is going to get some extra yards. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Yeah, I think we will hit the fairway here. And from here, he's looking at around 155 yards to the pin. A little too much to the right. All right, second shot on the 12th. This one's heading for the rough. Well, he can't hit all the greens. And he's in the green side rough. And for the par. I think this one's going just a bit to the right. Oh. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. I think this one's going left to right. This putt's about 4 feet. Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. Yeah, no problem there. We can give him that one. Just a short putt. Then we'll head to the next. And that hole will be halved. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Oh, let's see what you can do on this one. That's unfortunate. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Well, I think you caught a flyer out of the rough here. All right, let's see how he deals with this one in the sand. And he's in the green side rough. Well, well, let's see how he gets out of this one, shall we? Okay, have fun with this putt. It was going pretty hard to the left. Okay, you need this to win the hole. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, just missed the par. Looks like he's got around 8 feet to the cup. All right, give this one a little tap. And that's too bad. A bit of bad luck here. That is your second bogey in a row. Okay, now for the par 5, 14th. Little less than pure on that swing. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Whoops, that's not great. Going with the 9-iron. All right, let's leave this sand behind us. What do you say? Ooh, that's unfortunate. Ooh, that feels good. Back into the short stuff. Here's your 4th shot. Well, unfortunately, that's a missed green. And from the green side rough. Oh, nice little chip there. Let's see what he does here. This for the bogey. Oh! Maybe got this putt to win the hole. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work. And after that hole, we're all square. Let's see what happens here on the 15th. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. Here's their 7-iron. Here's our second shot on the 15th hole. Oh. Ooh, he almost got that one to go. All right, here we go. He's got a long one. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. Oh, so close. And this putt drops, you can go one up. And that's gonna drop. Oh, that'll win the hole for you. And after that hole, you are one up on your friend. Good luck here on the 16th. Looking fine from the tee here. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Yips. That's not going to work, is it? This one needs to hold on to the fairway. All right, that'll work for him. He hung on to the fairway. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Here you go. This for the birdie. And as you line this putt up, tilting a little bit to the right. Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Okay, we'll be all square if they should sink this. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. And after that hole, we're all square in this match. And now for the par 4, 17th. Going to the beach. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Well, it's too bad. And here we go. This is his second shot. And this is our second shot here on the 17th. All right, and if he sinks this next putt, we go Dormy. All right, we need this to go. This to save par. He's got 4 feet to the cup from here. And that hole will be halved. And now to the 18th. We have a par 3 waiting for us. And let's see what you do off the tee here. Going a bit left of the pin. Oh, missed the green on that one. And unfortunately for you, if he sinks this, he wins the match. I think this is going to go right to left. I think he's on the right track here. This one's still tracking. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And it's a big hello to you from me, John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Starting today off with a nice par 4. Let's get on our horse here, rip it into the fairway, and we'll take it from there. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. All right, time to get on out of this dirty old bunker. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. And from here, he's setting up with around 170 yards to the pin. Looks like this one's going left. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Well done out of the bunker. This is his third shot. All right, this one from 17 feet. And I think this one's breaking to the left. Looking good. And down it goes. Good little putt there. Okay, he needs this one to save par. And nothing big to report after that first hole. We're all square. And teeing it up on the second hole. Well, I'm sure that's not what you intended. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. All right, here he comes out of the deep rough. Let's see how he deals with it. Might not be enough from the rough. Okay, hitting into an elevated green here. Ooh, that was a little awkward on the swing there. And he is in the beach. Let's see how he gets out of this one. You know, this is very, very sandy in this. Great work there. That's a great approach. This next putt is a par putt for him. I think we got a right to left break on this one. Almost. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent. Just a little too much pace on that one. Okay, good luck. 7 feet to go. And this will be for his bogey. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Let's see what this third hole has in store for us. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Going with the 5-wood on this one. This one's going to need to sit right down. And here's your second shot here on the third. Went right by. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. It's breaking to the left, I think. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. Oh, it's going right by. This putt's around 5 feet away. Okay, here's your chance to go 1 up on your opponent. And that's gonna go down. That'll take the hole. Great work. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Oop, that's no good. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Not an amazing swing. All right, we've got an elevated green. Might need some more club. Come on, ball. I don't know if you have enough on it. Okay, safely back in the fairway. We'll take that all day. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Okay, this is the putt he has. Glad it's not us. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. And from there, not a bad result. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. This one's going hard to the right. Well, this one's on a line. Ooh, it's still on track. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And after that one, you are 2 up on your friend. All right, you know what to do. Par 3 here on the 5th. Let's go. Kick right, kick right. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. All right, this putt to go 3 up on your opponent. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. All right, good effort from there. And if he can drain this, it'll be for par. And he gets it to go. All right, and you've got this to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, par 4 here on the 6th. Have a good drive. Well, something went wrong there. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. This tee shot should play. And he's got around 160 yards to the pin from here. Heading for the rough. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. And you've got quite a distance left to the hole, but you know what? You got out of that bunker. I'm happy with that. And he's trying to save par right here. Let's see if he can do it. I think this one's going left to right. Drop this putt, and you'll go 3 up. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. Oh, brutal. All right, if you sink this, you can take this Stormy. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. And this is for his bogey. Ooh, right by. Okay, you can go 3 up for the match if you sink this putt. Ooh, that one goes down. That's going to take the hole. Good job. And the 7th hole is upon us. Well, that was never going to be good. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes. Well, looking at an elevated green on the approach here. Well, that's great. Leaving the bunker behind, we're putting. And this one's about 160 yards from the pin. And the approach heading to the left. Okay, here's his 4th shot. Okay, you have this to win the match. This one's a double breaker. Goes left, and then it goes right. Yeah, I'll take that from that distance. And now this from 4 feet. And if you sink this, it will mean victory. Okay, the putt goes down, and we're done here. And today you've won. This match is over, and you're walking away 4 up on your opponent. Good job. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though.